I sincerely believe that what we have done in the past as a nation, overtly and covertly, is a direct reflection on the kind of people that we are. And I feel obligated to help set the record straight so that we know what we are and what are our evils, so we can divest ourselves of those evils and become again a great nation.
I don't want to live like a beggar for justice. I don't think it's becoming of this country. But all those lies that have been told to me and to other people, it's a very bad foundation for our society, and nothing based on lies can withstand very long.
I do not want my children and my grandchildren to grow up in a country where the people are lied to or something is covered up. The American people can handle the truth. It's been that way since the day we were born. All we need is the truth. Let's put it to rest.
Most Americans believe the truth surrounding the assassination of President John Fitzgerald Kennedy has been covered up. Marina Oswald is convinced that her late husband, Lee, played no part in his murder.
I think he's absolutely innocent of the murder of President Kennedy or Officer Tippit. And I would like for people in official capacity who say that he is guilty to come up with the proof. Absolutely, not one-sided, but all evidence on the table. And only then to decide if he's guilty or innocent. I know he's innocent. But the danger of the truth not being known will destroy this nation, actually. They maybe don't believe me, but that's the fact.
Beverly Hills is home to a former member of the 1970s House Select Committee on Assassinations, the second major inquiry into the killing of Kennedy. He resigned with others when their efforts to establish the truth were thwarted. Attorney and former mayor of Beverly Hills, Bob Tannenbaum.
The executive intelligence agencies, the FBI and the CIA, predominantly looked upon the committee as the enemy. They were not there to help us, to give us the information we needed, and made it very difficult to obtain anything. And the material they did give us was severely redacted, that is, deleted documents. And all we really wanted were the documents done by the investigators, as they would do in the ordinary course, investigating any homicide. Wherever the facts led us, we would go, and we would report on that. And as I said, if those facts told us that Lee Harvey Oswald assassinated the president and he acted alone, we would have said that. If it were that Lee Harvey Oswald acted with others, we would have said it. And if it was that others killed the president and not Lee Harvey Oswald, and those were the facts, we would have said it. How did they frustrate us? They weren't interested in subpoenaing people who were critical to the investigation, and people who were subpoenaed, who were lying to the committee, who were in the government, and not doing the right thing. What was the right thing? To hold them in contempt and or charge perjury. That required a vote of the committee, a vote of the House of Representatives, and a submission to the U.S. Attorney's Office. They weren't prepared to do that because they really didn't want to find out the truth publicly. And when you have a homicide investigation, you're either involved in the truth-finding process or you get out of the business.
So the government maintains the case is closed. It's left to lone individuals to pursue the truth, and it's a long and arduous journey across a bleak landscape. One such pilgrim is now revealing previously hidden information using the latest computer technology. Tom Wilson spent 30 years with US Steel, developing his image processing techniques for revealing imperfections in product surfaces. His expert evidence in murder cases involving gunshot wounds has been accepted in federal court. In 1988, he began to apply that expertise to images from the Kennedy assassination.
You look at a picture and you see 30 shades of diversifying gray, whereas the machinery sees 256. As you peel away the layers of the photograph, as you were peeling an onion, each of the layers provides to the human being some information that lie within these various layers. And each layer or combination of layers will result in something that is embedded in there that has not been able to be brought out by the human eye. I don't think anyone has ever utilized the equipment to look at the Kennedy images, because if they have, with the expertise that I know our government has had over the past many years, then I know they will come to the same absolute conclusion that I have. And it's just been an unbelievable burden ever since